Hello and welcome to the Hague University of Applied Sciences. This video and commentary has been produced to provide extra information about our machine learning proof of concept. But first, what you're going to see is a 1-minute video outlining the concept in general. So I'll just briefly explain what you can see in this video. This is the machine itself. These are the aircraft bolts that need to be sorted, and they're all different types. What you need to do is hand load the bolts into the machine, and then they'll be sorted into these cardboard boxes by type. If we take a look into the back of the machine, you can see the bolts being loaded onto a conveyor belt. A picture is taken of the bolt, and then once the neural network has decided which classification the bolt is, the information is passed to the robot, and the robot then drops it into the correct container. This continuously loops over until all the bolts are sorted. There's an example of what the computer sees. So here's a closer look of the classification of the bolts and how they are sorted. And here you can see where the robot picks the bolt up. What you can't see is the robot just drops any bolts straight away that it doesn't recognize the classification of. From initial tests, this machine is 99.74% accurate on images that it's never seen before. So when the bolt's fed in perfectly straight, or the condition that we need it to be, almost 100% of the time, the classification will be correct. There are no special power requirements for this machine, and it is electrically safe. So the software we developed allows the end user to select the X-bus that the bolts come from. And then the end user can see on the screen the live feed of the bolt. Once they've booted the software up, the robot will move to a home position, and then it will move next to the machine ready to pick a bolt up. As you can see from the little screen on the laptop, there's already a bolt in the system. And it's classified it as a certain type. This is the image the deep neural network sees and classifies it against. And the robot places the bolt in the correct position. And that's it. The robot will just continuously do this until you stop it. So these are some of the bolts it can tell the difference between. As you can appreciate, the difference in these bolts is very minute for the human eye to detect very quickly. And so we just let the machine do it instead.